Okay, this is my Dixie Arms Tennessee pour boy that I've had for 50 years. I really like this rifle. It's been pretty good to me. But one thing I have never liked about it. First, it had way too high shine on it. And the color was a brown that I didn't like. I've done a lot to tone that down. But, I don't know if you can see in here or not. But it's got tons of ripples in the barrel. The barrel itself is ripples. I mean, it's like a wave of the ocean. They're everywhere. It's where it was milled down and then polished. I think it's the polishing that brought all that rippling effect to it. But guns like this, it's a poor boy rifle, which is what this was. The lock and everything, and the furniture on it is pretty much true. But poor boy rifles like this, nobody took the time to high polish them like this one is. And get all those ripples in it and all that. So I'm going to take it apart. After owning it for nearly 50 years, I'm going to take it apart and draw file this whole barrel system and then finish it more traditional. So here we go. Well, after 50 years of not liking the finish on this barrel, we'll finally get around doing something about it. Put a few marks across it so I can see if I'm staying level or not. Here you can see, plainly see, where you're filing out some of that waviness in that barrel. Well, finally got draw file. Now I'm going to take it, degrease it, and finish it. Do some degreasing of this thing. Dry one. Yep, don't turn over there. You're all I got. So now, start with the Oxbow blue. Went over and used the water hose. Still on. Getting as much of this Oxbow blue off here as I can. That was crazy, but you put it on, then you take it off. I'm sure you can't tell the difference, but boy, I sure can. It looks a whole bunch more better, a lot better. Now, this morning, before I got started, I shot it. Fired it this morning. I started on this. It's dirty, it needs to be clean. But all the water and everything else that I've had on it, filing, let's see. See how close I come to the target that I hit before I started. Well, I hit it. I don't know how close those two shots are together. We'll see. And that has nothing to do with the accuracy, but one shot was before I worked on it, next one after. Well, the finish really looks, the barrel looks so much better than it did. So much better than it did. Here's one, here's one. That was with the sights being correct. Sights may be off a little bit. It's possible sight could be off. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to zero it and do some load testing. Okay, I'm back out to the shooting bench again today to do a little more shooting with my Tennessee poor boy with Swiss powder. I'm just really glad I took the time the other day to draw file all those dadgum waves out of this barrel where they had polished it on some kind of machine or something. Hand done it or something. It was just waves all over the place. And a real high gloss, ugly brown. I mean, it wasn't even the right shade of brown. Now it looks right. Kind of gray, almost a bright metal finish. It looks good now. So anyway, today I'm going to be shooting 100, 110, and 120 grain powder in it. Okay. This will be first shot with the 100 grains of powder. It would help immensely if I could see the sights and the target clearly, which I can't. Actually, the fact that I can hit anything no better than I can see is amazing. It really is. Let me get another one loaded up here. And now for shot number 2, 100 grains. I know I probably shouldn't say anything, but those Tom Fuller English flints are really great. I have no earthly idea how many shots have been fired with that one. Bunch. Huh. Don't think it's going to like 100 grains. It didn't like 90, and it likes 100 even less, I do believe. We gotta fire this third round, although I think it's a waste, but you gotta have at least a 3-shot group. Those first two are not in the least bit encouraging. Let's look and see. Huh. Two of them are not bad, but they're not good. Okay, first shot with 110 grain. Let me spot where those 100 grainers went. Okay. Huh. Boy, it's got a belt to it with that. Of course, I've done a lot of shooting. I think that Swiss powder is definitely hotter. It's got a a little more potent kick to it. Okay, shot number 2, 110 grain. Holy crap. That's a ridiculous spread. Huh. Well, it didn't particularly like 100, and it really didn't like that 110. I only shot 2, but boy, they were way far apart. So I don't see any sense in shooting them again or going up any higher. With the old GoX, and I mean 40-year-old powder, this thing shot fantastic with 120 grains, the GoX 3F. Then when I ran out of that and I bought some new GoX It didn't shoot that worth flip. And apparently, it don't like Swiss any better. At least in the hot loads, it don't seem to. But in the 60, 70 grain range, it seems to be shooting pretty good, which would thrill me if it would shoot those. If it shoots 60, 70, 80, somewhere in that vicinity. If it would shoot those good, that would be a real blessing. That'd be wonderful. That would be wonderful. So, I'm not going to bother with another 110. Those two were so bad, I'm not going to bother with another one. And I'm not going to go up to 120 in it, because it just seems to be getting worse. So once I passed 80 grains, it seems to have just gotten worse, which is the exact opposite as with the old GoX. But I'm going to go in there and load up a little bit more Swiss. I think I'll try maybe a 65 and a 75 grain load. See how that works. I think I'll try 65 or 75. Let me look at my targets and I'll decide. I've dropped the load back down to 70 grains. And let's just see if it'll shoot 70 grains again, as accurate as it was a while ago. You never know till you try. How about that? Okay. Shot number 2. 70 grains. Third shot, back with the 70 grains again. Going back 70 grains. Actually, I'm trying to get a 0 to 70 grains right now. Okay. All right. Hopefully that'll be, well, I hope it'll be perfect, but at least close. If it all go there, I'd go home. Even though I'm already home. One more. Oh, foy. Wind blew my target down. Since the wind decided to blow it down, I put up a new one. Oh, come on. Hit. They work better if you cock them. That was a bit of a hang fire. Now it's to the right. I am going to sharpen this flint though. It has had a lot of shooting done. Pretty good spark. Okay. Right. Oh, oh, perfect if it'll stay there. I sharpened that flint, so let's see if she's going to go off now. I really do need to put a new flint here. I have no earthly idea how many shots have been fired with this one. A lot. I'm going to fire one more, and then I'm going to go clean it and try that. But the way that wind's blowing, it's I know it's screwing up my windage. Something fierce. The elevation looks good. Windage is okay. The wind is down a little bit. See if I can get a shot off before it starts howling again. Here it comes. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Pretty much dead on at 60 yards. Lordy mercy, I need to try one more, and I don't even want to. Well, I'm going to call it a day. Go ahead and start the cleaning process here. Okay, we'll take a quick look at the target here. Now this hole here, we ignore this one. Ignore that was I made side adjustments and everything since then. But the last three was here. Then the wind was howling when I shot this one. Then I waited for a lull in the wind. We're back to here. So that's about a 1-inch group at 60 yards. I'll take that. I'll take that. But I'm going to go in and clean it up. And and we'll try it again. I'm going to pin those sights in place, and then we'll try it again. You need to try it 2 or 3 times before you can absolutely be satisfied with your zero.